My cousin died, now I'm tryna leave this killer with a stain. Nigga, I hate you for no reason, shit can't be explained. I gave him clothes on my body, they still dirt my name. I stay on point as fuck a op, I'm going like I came. Shit, I'm about money, where the benches, they can have the fame. Right or wrong, bitch, I'm dying behind anything I love. It don't feel right when I shit on niggas, I come from the mud. Shit in motion, I do what I want to. I live how I want to, but shit ain't changed, I'm still in it.
100 Mob in the building, your elk face having that. You already know what it is with me, OTMJ Hunter 100, and straight down. Introduced by Top Cat 100, and you already know what it is. Arkansas, Louisiana, yeah, in the building there. Y'all go follow them. You already know time. We're going to drop the link. That's the song Right or Wrong, nigga. I'm going to do it right or wrong, nigga. Whether you nigga like it or not, you already know what time it is. We here to talk something. We here to do something. So you already know what it is with me. Now watch what I learned, nigga, straight up and down. Straight up, get your mind right and get your balance right. Now strapping down, you need faith. Straight up, yeah. Now we want to talk about Lil Av there. We want to talk about Boosie there. We want to talk about the Bang Man there. We want to talk about Tootie Raw. And we want to talk about Big Av. Straight up and down a little bit of Cleezy. We got to talk a little bit about Cleezy as well, nigga. Straight up and down. Because y'all swore Boosie and Cleezy had a problem. Yeah, straight up and down. So guess what? We're going to talk about some old wounds and we're going to talk about some new things that's going to happen too. Now, straight up down. You see Lil Avid gift Boosie a chain. Now, straight up and down. And then you see Tootie Raw. And then you see Lil Avid and they vibing. Nigga, straight up down. They're at the pool party and they're trying to get some cheeks. You already know what it is with me. Top Cat 100, we like it, nigga. So we're gonna come up here, we're gonna talk good. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we gotta bring up a little bit of messiness, nigga. Strip down, we gotta do it because you gotta get to understand that Boosie said, you know what I'm saying, before anything can really get right for real, you know what I'm saying, somebody gotta make something right, you know what I'm saying. Now, what I mean by that is, you know what I mean, Boulevard Mail, it said that him and Boosie, you know what I mean, is the reason why TBG and him divided for real, you know what I'm saying? Due to some money thing, you know what I'm saying? Booking shows, you know what I'm saying? You know, him and Hatch Boy, you know what I'm saying? They actually, you know what I mean, did it together. You know what I'm saying? We done been through these stories before, you know what I'm saying? So I said we got to open up a little bit of, you know what I mean, messiness. And it ain't too messages to get people that don't understand the story on why this is so significant, on why I'm sitting up here bringing this up. And it's only because of the simple fact that that happened, so somebody obviously had to make it right. Either Boosie had to have a forgiving heart. Now, see, here's what I'm saying, man. Lil Avid never really had a problem with Boosie. And Lil Yoshi had a misunderstanding of how him and Boosie was, meaning Big Avid and Boosie. So, you know what I'm saying, when he got up on the song and said, you know, he don't want no smoke, he's just trying to wipe his uncle, you know what I'm saying, boo. You see what I'm saying? He was talking about Boosie, you know what I'm saying, you know, and it went left, man. So we thought, you know, finding out Fredo Bang and Boosie was cousins, that, you know, this would still turn crazy because you had Boosie boys out there catching certain niggas out of pocket and vice versa. So, you know what I mean? It has got a little physical, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, to see this, man, is, you know what we looking for. And I mentioned it the first time. So it's not like I'm just, you know, D-riding and coming up here playing games with it just because I see that they cool. No, that's not what I'm doing. I've been said that, you know, when we first did videos on this situation, that we wanted them to be together. We wanted to hear an album from both of them. You see what I'm saying? We wanted to continue legacy and all this other talk, but it was so far-fetched back then because it won't niggas up on the internet talking positive on street situations. I was the first nigga to do it. You go ahead on and go way back to the Nipsey videos. Come on, bro. So it's like I'm not here to be talking about me too much. I'm here to talk about the camaraderie that I'm looking for when I see certain things that was connected in like family anyway. And that's Tootie Raw and Lil Ivy. We never wanted to see them against each other. You know, they just failed to fall because they OGs was going through it. You see what I'm saying? But now that things is right, we don't have to talk too much about that. You know what I mean? It saying that NBA Youngboy, the Bang Man, and Boosie, and Kevin Gates was on the phone together. Now, if they drop that song, that's the real mega hit we looking for. But right now, as far as Tootie Raw and Lil Ivy, I think they should start a label together, and I think they should start signing young talent out of BR in the whole Louisiana. This y'all time to boss up. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all could throw Webby's son in the equation. You see what I'm saying? And all three of y'all started the label. You know what I'm saying? And y'all come with an album. Y'all three niggas. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be the sickest, nigga. Y'all already know what it is. So, like I say, y'all go back and look at the old videos when Avi and Tootie Raw was going through it with each other that I did. You know what I'm saying? I'll post some of the links below this video. But at the end of the day, we just here and we looking at it from a standpoint that this is the best thing that can happen to any, you know what I mean, native that come from BR, because this right here could have turned to another generational, you know what I mean, shutdown. And y'all know what I mean by that, you know what I'm saying? And it'd have been a lot of bag dropping, you see what I'm saying, over something that happened, over a mishap, or somebody thought that, you know what I mean, something about some show money and all that. And then it's more stuff that happened, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Cleese and Five come in where I want to talk to him, because at the end of the day, I know that, you know what I mean, Boosie is, you know what I mean, he trusts Boosie enough for Lil Ivy to be around him, and, you know what I'm saying, make sure that Ivy come back. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of things when you squash and stuff, people backdoor. But you can see that Boosie never had no problem with Lil Ivy, you know what I'm saying, all they family, you see what I'm saying? It's just that they were too young, they got a chance to talk, and we already seen Boosie and Lil Ivy do, you know what I'm saying, a song together a while back, you see what I'm saying? So we been on it with Squash, but like I said, we never really seen Tootie Raw and Lil Ivy vibing, and that's what we were talking about in that video, how Lil Ivy feel. You see what I'm saying? Just because he cool with his daddy don't mean he cool with him. But obviously, we see what it is, man. And that's the good thing about the whole situation. There's a lot that's going to come up out of this. Now, you know what I'm saying? As long as Webby's son, you know what I mean, Lil Ivy and Tootie Raw do that label thing, drop an album, I think they could go on a run.